హాయ్ గైస్, అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నేను మీ నిఖిల్ విజయేంద్ర సింహ అండ్ చాలా రోజుల తర్వాత ఈ పాడ్కాస్ట్ నేను చేస్తున్నాను. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఒకసారి ఒక 1 మంత్ నేను గ్యాప్ ఇచ్చినా సరే, ఎక్కడైనా బయటికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు కలిస్తే అన్న పాడ్కాస్ట్లు చేయట్లేదు ఏంటి, అన్న వీడియోస్ చేయట్లేదు ఏంటి. బట్ స్టిల్ ఆ లవ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే, నాకు ఆ పియర్ ప్రెషర్ వస్తుంది. ఇంకా మంచి వీడియోస్ చేయాలి, ఇంకా కొత్త గెస్ట్లను తీసుకురావాలి, ఇంకా కొత్త కాంటెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలని చెప్పి. సో అందుకే ఈ పాడ్కాస్ట్ స్పెషల్గా ఉండబోతుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పటివరకు నేను చేసిన పాడ్కాస్ట్ అన్నిట్లో ఈ కేటగిరీ నుంచి నేను ఒక గెస్ట్ని తీసుకురావడం అనేది ఫస్ట్ టైం. అండ్ నాకు కూడా ఇది ఒక లెర్నింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అనమాట. బికాజ్ హిస్ ప్రొఫెషన్ ఆర్ ద వే హీ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆర్ ద బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ దట్ హీ కమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఇస్ వెరీ డిఫరెంట్. అండ్ మనం ఇప్పటివరకు డాక్టర్స్తో చేసాము, లేదా యాక్టర్స్తో చేసాము, ఆంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్తో చేసాము. బట్ ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం దిస్ ఇస్ ఐ మీన్ ప్రతి పాడ్కాస్ట్లో చెప్పినట్టే నాకు ఒక టేక్ అవే ఉంటుంది కదా ఒక పాడ్కాస్ట్ నుంచి. ఈ రోజు నేను చాలా ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. అండ్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఎవరైతే పాడ్కాస్ట్ని చూస్తున్నారో మీకు కూడా ఇది చాలా ఒక కొత్త పాడ్కాస్ట్ కింద ఉండబోతుంది. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ సో happy to get back to my set. So today we have a very good friend and also very handsome Mr. Rohit Khandelwal. I mean, I don't want to give a big intro because I thought, okay, anyways, we are going to know about you and I want to know about you from your mouth. And one more thing, guys, and ఆయనకి కొంచెం తెలుగు రాదు and he speaks Hindi, but నాకు హిందీ రాదు. So we are trying to keep the entire conversation in English and sometimes నేను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడతాను కూడా. At the same time, కింద మనం తెలుగు సబ్ టైటిల్స్ కూడా ప్రతి పాడ్కాస్ట్కి వేసినట్టే మనం యాడ్ చేస్తాం, or you can just turn it on YouTube. So yes, Rohit, hi, what's up?
Hi Nikhil, I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous also.
Really?
Yeah,
I
because
should be nervous, man, doing a podcast with you.
No, come on. Do I have an intimidating face?
No, but you look so confident to me always. So I'm surprised that you're nervous.
Nothing like that. Just that I'm a little excited to do a podcast with you because I feel I'm going to learn a lot of things as well as my subscribers or audience who are going to watch this.
Yeah.
So what's up, Rohit? You tell me, how do you want me to start? How do you want me to, put this conversation? You want me to put you in trouble, or you want me to keep you in a place where it's going to be normal? You tell me.
Anything is fine with me. We can talk about my story. You want to put me in trouble? You want to talk deep conversation, relationship? I'm absolutely open. Like I was just telling you that I'm an open book.
Correct.
And let's just go ahead and speak whatever we can give it to the audience.
ఓకే, ఫైన్. లెట్ మీ అంటే నేను ఫస్ట్, నాకు కూడా కొత్త కదా, ఎలా ఈయనతో మాట్లాడాలి, ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలనేది నాకు ఒక చిన్న కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉంది. బట్ లెట్ మీ స్టార్ట్ విత్ ఓకే రోహిత్, వెన్ యూ ఫస్ట్ టైం లుక్డ్ అట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇన్ ద మిర్రర్, ఓకే, లైక్ యూ థాట్, you'll know that you're handsome, okay, I'm good looking. What was the first feeling when you actually thought, hey, I'm good looking, should I try this, should I get into modeling? Did you ever felt that?
Going back to my grandmother I'm close to, she always used to tell me you're a hero. I started all my everybody in the family. This was from the childhood.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, I'm good looking. I used to like music, videos that I'm going to watch. And in college, I was the first runner-up in the freshers.
Okay.
So I always felt that there's something I can do out of it and get into this field, but never had the guts to it. So I come from a very Marwadi family.
Okay.
And there's nobody from here who pushes you to get into this field. So it was very difficult for me to decide as well. So I'm a graduate in commerce. I did my college. I was the freshers first runner-up. And then I got an opportunity to work in the company that was SpiceJet Airlines.
Which was?
SpiceJet Airlines.
Okay.
And in the interview, I had like little long hair. There was one female interviewer and I kind of sort of charmed her, I feel. I said, oh yes, I always wanted to be in the airline industry. But to be honest, I not always wanted to be in the airline industry.
So you first started your career as?
Ground staff.
Ground staff. Okay,
Correct,
what exactly you did?
I was standing for 5-6 days. I was standing in the line telling people this is the check-in counter, please go ahead, and just reservations at the, I used to stand near
the basic stuff,
and I was bullied a lot
in
the organization, because what used to happen, even if there is a senior who was 5-10 years older than me, is doing the same job that I'm doing. There is no segregation if you join ground staff. Everybody is doing the same job. And I don't know, because I was 19-20 years old, I guess, at that point of time. And the seniors were at 34-35, thinking that I started this off. I was not from Franklin or any, agency like that. So I was bullied a lot. And I remember one time I cried as well.
What kind?
Somebody used to tap me on my shoulder, head in the car because everybody goes together to the airport. And they just used to play around with me. And these are like 30, 35-year-old men. I was like only 20, 19, 20-year-old boy. So they started doing that a lot. And I did remember I had tears in my eyes also, but I didn't stop. I liked the job.
Okay.
But after 4-5 months, I realized that maybe this place is not for me.
It's not your thing.
Yeah, I was getting paid less and my salary was coming late. So then I thought, what is it for that I really want to do? Because I really wanted to experiment with my life. Then I joined Dell Computers
Okay.
as a technical
Again,
support
IT.
assistant.
It's
Not
computers,
really
whatever.
IT. It is more of a, I was taking calls from US and Canada customers and repairing computers over the phone. I worked there for a year and I really liked it. I was enjoying my work. I wouldn't deny. Even today, if I was in Dell, I would have been happy as well. So, but there is somebody, while I was going on my way to Dell, somebody told me that you should try in acting. You should try in modeling. Sorry, he said. You're a good looking guy. You should try in modeling.
This was in Bombay, if I'm...
This was in Mumbai itself, my second company.
Okay.
And then I always wanted to be in front of the camera and stuff. I said, maybe
Were you
he's right.
popular like in your locality or something like that? Or while
Not
you're
really,
working in
man.
airport?
As a kid, I was not popular. Even at airport, even in Dell, I didn't have many friends. I don't know why. I even questioned today. At that point of time, I didn't have many friends.
Okay.
In my college, I did, but there I did not. We had something called as rendezvous competition where you dance and you perform, and I got first prize in dance. And I had a group dance. I made everybody dance. And you wear this, we have, what do we call, identity cards.
Okay.
And I was dancing with my identity card and I got first prize in rendezvous. So then I realized this man is right. I can try in modeling. And then I shifted to only eating oats. Because I'm a pure vegetarian. I don't know anything. I just know that oats are right.
Ayyo.
No chicken. I can't even talk in front of my mom. She will kill me. So not even eggs. So I started only eating oats day and night when I was working in Dell, and I started losing weight. Simultaneously, Saturday, Sunday, wherever there is some fashion show or anything, I used to go there. And I remember I saw this fashion designer, Shravan Ramaswamy, and I was like so thrilled. I saw
Somewhere
this
you're inclined
designer.
towards modeling.
Yes, I was inclined towards it.
Okay.
And then I lost a lot of weight and I got some free shows to just walk, free shows to just do photo shoots. And I saw my picture. I kind of felt like
Something.
I felt it. I felt I don't need anybody else. I felt I have it in me. I just know it. Nobody has to tell me I should do it or not. I just knew it. And I started doing more of it. And then I told my brother that I want to try this wholeheartedly and I want to go to Mumbai because there's no point in Hyderabad. Fashion industry was not growing and I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to be in front of the camera, and that's called me for Mumbai.
I mean, since you said modeling,
Yeah.
For me, I think everybody thinks modeling is easy. For the outside glamour world, you see a lot of models, you see like brands like Zara, there are a lot of, now it is like, it's so glamorous. But back then, how difficult was it for you to, become a model? Because, I feel back then also, I think there are a lot of models who are good looking, men, women. At the same time, was it difficult? How was the entire process?
Nikhil, it's a very difficult thing that I can tell what is difficult and what is not, because if your passion and if your drive is really good, a lot, then there's nothing difficult. And also, I believe if your people you're surrounded by are really good, or at that point of time, anything is easy for you. So I'm very fortunate. When I shifted to Mumbai, everybody around me were really positive, very good people. So I used to wake up, go for auditions, and I was giving audition for 6 to 8 months while doing MBA also. At a small college. I thought if I could not do modeling, I'll just do MBA and I'll come back. At least something I'll do with
Some
my
degree you'll
20s.
have, no?
Yeah, because I was worried if this doesn't work out, I need to have something. I need to have backup plan. So I did a backup plan and I used to give auditions Saturday, Sunday and do MBA. Then I realized this is not working out because I'm getting auditions on Thursday.
You remember your first audition as a model?
I remember. I just got a message randomly and I thought this audition is happening. I have to take an auto all the way go. It was raining and I reached that location. After reaching that location, I said, I'm here. And my hairstyle used to be hair over my ears, wearing boots, really not up to the mark because I didn't know a lot of things. And just they looked at me and they said, sorry, you don't fit in.
As a model?
As a model. So there was an audition going on.
Okay.
They said,
they did not ask any questions or something?
No, it was audition. Firstly, they'll see your look before audition.
Okay.
They just told me you didn't fit in. And there was a line I stood there for.
Okay.
Half an hour and I traveled in auto for 2 hours.
Okay.
From Malad to Aram Nagar. And then I stepped out and I cried while on my way to an auto all the way back. And I said, what does she mean I don't fit in? Do I don't have it in me? And then I got back. I told my friends. So one good thing about me is I let it out. I told my friends this is what happened. Then they told me, okay, look at this audition. They're looking at very international looking models. And I said, what's not? Then okay, maybe I can change my hairstyle. Maybe I need to work on my body. Maybe my dressing sense. I felt I don't want to give up. I thought I'll give 1 year to Bombay. So I kept doing the same thing again and again. But every audition, I realized that my grooming is getting better. So one audition was for Malabar Jewelry. I don't even know. We used to just randomly go for audition. Whatever comes goes.
Okay.
My friend used to get message, let's go. In auto, 3 of them used to sit and go and share auto fare because that time money was also very less. And give audition, come back, and suddenly I got a message that you're selected for Malabar Jewelry TBC. And I went. I didn't know who was going to be on the other side, who's shooting with me. I went in the auto and suddenly I realized it was Kareena Kapoor standing beside me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then something shifted in me. Dude, is this serious? I was not getting work. My first TVC coming from auto and Kareena Kapoor. And I said, hello, ma'am. She said, don't call me ma'am. How are you? Are you excited?
Started
said,
your
yeah,
charm.
and I got my script. Yeah. and then I don't know. She was also very sweet.
Okay.
Maybe she's sweet with boys. I don't know. But she was very sweet. And after that audition get over, I got back home. I called my dad. I don't want to do MBA. I feel this is it.
Come on, Dad. I have done a TVC with Kareena Kapoor. Now I don't want to do.
And every time I had an intuition.
Okay.
Nikhil, I always believe in intuition. Something in my gut said me, this is it. This is the time. I can't put all my eggs in different baskets. I need to put here, focus on that. And then started hardcore gymming. Modeling shoots started. Then I got another TVC for I-10. Then I got another TVC in Dubai. I was shooting for a refrigerator brand. Then I got for Peter England in Bangkok. Then I got Raymond's in Thailand. Then I got so many shoots. And before that, when I was not getting shoots, I used to do this t-shirt shoots for 100 rupees changing per t-shirt.
Okay.
So that I can pay my rent and I can buy my protein box end of the month because I used to get very limited amount from my home.
Okay.
So I used to change local t-shirts, 100 t-shirts. It used to take me 8 hours. Literally, my shoulders used to have this red lines at end of the day and very tight t-shirts. Even if you go to some Dadar station now in Mumbai, you'll find my picture there. So that was my surviving. But at the same time, I started doing better shoots. It was 2013, 14, and 14. I got my first television break.
Okay.
I gave a lot of television auditions. I do a lot of episodics also shows, like one shows. But I got my first television break, and there was a channel named Channel V, and it's called $1 Million Girl, where I was playing. And I remember I was in Dubai shooting for this refrigerator brand, and next day was my shoot in Mumbai. And I have very strict lines, a lot of Hindi lines. Okay, so that character I was playing was from Banaras. So my Hindi has to be good. So I was reading lines in my check-in line in Dubai. So it was like I did this shoot and I'm preparing for another one. So yeah, so that started in 2014, but it was a very tough one because I come from Hyderabad. So Hyderabad Hindi is very different. It's Hyderabadi. And I'm playing a Banaras character. So it was very difficult because my director used to get really angry on me.
Because
people used to make fun of me. So at that point of time, now I've grown as an individual so much. Now I really don't bother much. But that point of time, it used to hit me a lot. I used to get, what I need to work on this. So I started having diction classes in the morning and started shooting for Channel V. That went on for almost a year. And I got my first car, i10 red color with CNG gas.
So inspirational, Rohit, your journey is.
Thank you,
it's
man.
not easy to start from something and you're somewhere else now. I'm so happy. But Rohit, I have one serious question to you. So we keep hearing a lot that, it's out there that during, modeling is an industry where people approach you quite a lot, like men and women, especially in modeling industry. They say, lobbying around, or you have to spend time with people to get onto ramps. Or have you ever been approached like that, or have you did something, have you lost work because you said no? Did something like that happen to you?
That happens. There are people who have approached, of course, so many times. But I was very clear. I come from a nice family. I was working in Dell. So I'm only here for a good work, clean work.
Okay.
So, of course, there are a lot of people approaches. You just got to ignore them. That's it. And, of course, I think if you terms of work, I must have lost some work, but I don't mind.
Do you have any bitter experience that?
Not really, not bitter experience, but I was always approached. But I'm somebody who's straightforward, and I actually don't like it. Somebody approaching it too much, asking. Yeah, but I used to find it more funny, man. I used to laugh. I used to laugh. What is this happening? And I'm fine. I don't mind staying in the line. But in fact, that taught me so much.
Okay.
So there has been, if I think about an experience, yeah, there has been a couple of experiences. They used to call me for meeting. I go all the way, and while having conversation, they say, so what are you going? Come over tonight at home for dinner. Then probably you can go the next day. So I kind of understand that this is where I don't want
So you
to get
understood
into.
then itself, like, okay,
Yeah,
this
then
is something shady.
yeah, there's something shady. So they have their own ways. Of course, they're not very brutally, doing anything wrong to you, but they just wanted to check, because I think there are some men who probably are open to it, which is fine. I really don't judge people, but my ways are always been, I want to really work hard, and probably that is why I could become Mr. India and Mr. World, because I got a habit of working hard.
So I was just coming to that point. So from sharing fees for a share auto, and cut 2016, you were the one who represented India, and you've become Mr. India, if I'm not wrong.
In 2015.
2015, you've represented India and you won the title Mr. India. Mr. Rohit Khandelwal was all over India. Like, how did it happen and how was that, Rohit? It was not easy, because back then even digital wasn't there, or Instagram wasn't that popular, that there was not, too much of PR was also not there, but you were all over newspapers, radio, or the front page, magazine covers, like TV and everything. So how was it? Do you remember the night when you won the Mr. India title?
Of course, I remember. I think it was one of the beautiful experiences of my life, that 1 year entirely. So that happened when this show got off air, which I was talking to you about, Channel V, in March. And I don't know what to do now. In July was Mr. India happening. So I had like April, May, June, 3 months to prepare. So at that point of time, there was no work. I was giving auditions for other television shows called Star Plus. So all this was going on. And then I saw this newspaper ad of, if you want to become next Mr. India. My height is 5'11.5", to be honest.
Just like fashion, the story is just like fashion movie of Priyanka. You saw an ad in newspaper and you went. Okay.
I thought I'll not go for it. This is not me. And then I was doing a catalog shoot. And then there was another model. He's saying, I'm going to go early. I said, why don't you do dinner after the shoot, bro? Come, let's have it. He said, no, I have to prepare for Mr. India. Then I felt like this is a sign. I saw Mr. India newspaper. He's selling Mr. India. He's participating for. And then I was having my ex-girlfriend at that point of time. And I asked her, why don't I participate? And I spoke to my brother. My elder brother is somebody I always call and ask him, what do you think? He said, why don't you participate? What is there to lose? But I said, I'm not even 6'1", 6'2", because John Abraham, Arjun Rampal are all 6'1", 6'2". I'm 5'11.5". And I don't have that great of a body.
5'11.5".
Yeah, I want to be. I'm always precise about it, because a lot of people expect then you're 6 and you don't turn out to be 6. So I don't want to disappoint them. So 5'11.5". And then he said there's nothing to lose. And then my ex-girlfriend at that point of time, she told me that, what is there to lose? I'm here. If you lose, we'll go for having Maharaja Thali. And we'll have fun. And I said, yeah, actually, not bad. Maybe I can try. And then I prepared for it. I didn't have abs at that point of time. I started eating only a lot of high protein and strictly 2 times workout, morning weight training, evening this. And I participated for Mr. India. And I won the first round, second round, third round, then 11 days with all the participants. I can't believe I just won Mr. India. And the same Kareena Kapoor I shot with the TVC was the main judge for Mr. India.
Damn.
Yes. And I didn't even tell, did you recognize me? At that point of time, there was so much of music. Yeah. She couldn't talk to me. It was a very proud feeling, because I always wanted to be in Times of India newspaper. Somewhere in page 3 in Mumbai. I feel like maybe in page 3 I should be there, but I was in the headlines then in Times of India.
That's damn cool, Rohit. And what was, if you remember, if you can go back and if you can tell me, what was the thing that was on your mind while you were walking the ramp? As in, like, what, don't you feel scared while, how did you get over it? Because, being on a ramp and there'll be a lot of cameras, they'll see the way you walk, they'll see your expression. And do you remember any questions if they asked you, like the judges asked you, how was the phase?
It was a little nervous for sure. Like you
Okay.
said, you were nervous in the beginning.
Yeah.
I think equally I was nervous and excited both. But my preparation was very strong. I think I worked very hard for Mr. India. If you see my pictures, if at that point of time also I've got this ripped abs. I'm looking my best. So I know somewhere that I'm looking my best. I've never looked like this before. Maybe then it can work out. And also compared to all the other these boys were there.
Yeah.
I already worked in SpiceJet Airlines, Dell.
Correct. Correct.
I'm a commerce graduate, and I already did a show. So my profile was also very strong. I came from a very strong place. So I think all that worked out. But yes, it was nervous at the end moment. I thought I'll be in top three. I thought I won't win it. I thought I'll be in top three and go for Maharaja Thali. but
But did you go and have Maharaja Thali?
no, I did not, because I felt like
No,
okay, now I
okay.
need to work more hard.
So post Mr. India, how was life, Rohit?
See, my rates for those t-shirt suits I used to do, it's increased. So I was happy about it. Those used to pay me 10,000 are paying 15,000 now.
Okay.
But it was not smooth, to be very honest. It was not smooth. I didn't get any big money.
Okay.
I got fame for sure.
Okay.
And we had this big drum rolls when I came back to Hyderabad. My paper in the newspaper. So it was from Times of India. So it was everywhere in the newspaper.
Okay.
Even
Instagram
Mr.
was
India.
not much happening.
Instagram was just for pictures at that
That's
point
it.
of time. Nothing. Instagram means only pictures.
That's
And
it.
that too were hardly people there.
Okay.
Reels to forget it.
There's no reel. I know. There's no
nothing.
Reel, nothing like that. Yeah.
Nothing. But my father was happy. I was most happiest because my father was happy because he always was not sure about this field.
Okay.
So after Mr. India it was good. I still was trying to get into serials. And then they told me you have to go for representing India at Mr. World. This I said I'm not going to win. So I don't want to put 1 year of efforts because they will put me in a lot of classes.
Correct.
Physical activities, styling, communication, dinner etiquettes, so many other classes to prep for Mr. World, because Mr. World is all about you have to be really good at running, weight training, speaking, dressing up, talking well. And I felt all this will go for waste. No, my entire 1 year, rather I do serials. But they said, no, now you have signed the contract. You have to go for Mr. World. So then I gave it all. 6 months of preparation was crazy. I think it was really, really
Did you ever
difficult.
feel like backing out?
Yeah, I did feel like I did tell them that I want to back out. I did have days when I cried as well, because when the carbs are low, you already feel less
Cranky, feel irritated, anger issues.
Yeah, anger issues, very irritated. What am I doing with myself? Why did I get into pageants also, I was thinking. Because I saw Mr. World's happening in London, and boys from all over the world are coming, 48. I started seeing their pictures and I felt like, dude, these guys are so good looking. 6'1", 6'2". One is from France, one is from Australia, Mr. Romania, all of that. I felt, what did I get into? Because I never wanted to be in pageants. But anyway, I thought I didn't have any option, because Times of India will just take my case if I don't go
Okay.
for it. So then, you know what happened then? Then I felt, what can I do so I can get in top 3 at least?
Okay.
So that people are at least happy. Then I started watching a lot of videos. And then I took printouts of all the contestants
Okay.
about what they are good at. Then I started feeling what I can be good at. Then I realized I have a very nice
Do you
journey.
have a coach or someone like that? Did you have some?
Yeah, we have a lot of coaches.
Coaches, okay.
Yeah, Times of India prepared me really well for
Okay.
it. We had a lot of
So
coaches.
they pay you for all of this?
No, they didn't pay me anything, man. Money. I had to take money from other people so that I can prep for Mr. World. So
Okay.
there was no money involved. So to be very honest, all this preparation, I had to invest money.
Okay.
But I had prize money for Mr. World. We'll get to that.
Okay. Oh, tell me, it's very interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the preparation was going on. I had days I cried. I had less money. But I had like these 2-3 girls from Times of India. We all sit once in a week and design the entire schedule. Monday you have dance class in the morning, evening this training. Then you have for your styling class, your communication class, your vocabulary classes. All that I did. And then I realized that Julia Morley, I started watching all her videos, Steve, and those who are going to be the judges. I said, what they like. Then I realized that they like personality, they like authenticity, they like people to be human beings. And I feel that I am. I'm close to my grandmother. I liked my parents. I have such a good journey. So I just need to let that journey out, talk about it, look good, perform well. That's it. And that's what I did. So in the competition, that was for 11 to 15 days. My mantra was very simple, that Rohit, you worked really hard for this entire 1 year. Now I don't care about what the world think. For me, I'm already Mr. World. because there's nothing more I can do, man. I've worked really hard, to be honest. Worked very hard. Didn't eat any sweets for 6-8 months completely. So when I was there, I enjoyed. I gave my best into every sub contest we had, Mr. Social Media, Mr. This thing. And I was very good with all the contestants. Personal interview went on. I was really good at it. And I feel the timings really matched. But that day of Mr. World, I knew something is going to happen, the finale day. They asked me to probably impress Megan Young, the Miss World, who was the anchor. You have to impress her, the top five. And I told a Shah Rukh Khan dialogue. Then I converted that into English about law of manifestation, law of this thing. And then, yeah, I think it just happened. And I knew something good going to happen that day, that night.
And you won Mr. World.
And I won Mr. World, man. I couldn't believe it. Even when I'm talking to you right now, I couldn't believe this guy who's staying in Ramkot area, had no contacts to Mumbai, took a semi-sleeper bus and went with this big luggage, staying with 5 people in a 2 BHK, then 3 people in a 1 BHK, to getting an i10, then Honda City. Now I drive an Audi. But I really don't care about materialistic stuff. But I feel like this growth that I've had, I can't believe when I won Mr. World that I actually won it. It was unbelievable. Yeah.
Full chilled in London after that.
Yeah, full chilled in London, man. I was staying at Marriott Hotel London.
Oh, damn.
And
I feel so surreal. I mean, Mr.
yeah,
World
man. I can't. So I was in London. First time in my life, my father told me, I'm proud of you. And I feel like that's it. This was a bigger achievement for me. And then I was walking in this London Eye and all these places all by myself. I didn't know anybody in London. And I still remember I'm walking somewhere at the streets of London at around 9:30, 10 after eating ice creams back to back. I was just enjoying.
Full loading sugar.
Full loading, man. Every sugar. Full loading phase. I feel, no, that's it. And while I was walking, I saw notifications coming. Ask the News, Rohit Khandelwal, Mr. World, 2016, the first Indian to win. Then ABP News. Then Telangana something. Not Telangana at that time. I think Andhra Pradesh only. Yeah,
Andhra Pradesh, yeah.
Yeah, Andhra Pradesh. And so many things. Everything's popping up. This is the first day after I won. And crazy, man. That time was crazy.
I mean, so I just feel, I was imagining, how it would have been. But
Yeah.
you made India proud and we're all happy for that.
Thank you.
But Rohit, I feel in this entire process, did you see the transformation of people? Before fame and after fame.
Yeah.
Was there a big change of people, the way they approached you before and later?
Huge change. People
Okay.
changed.
What did you think? Chalo, theek hai. This is
Man,
how.
I had this huge realization about people. I felt, ऐसे होता है क्या?
Huh.
How can people suddenly change? There's a saying in Hindi, I don't know how is it said in English. उगते हुए सूरज को सब सलाम करते हैं. But when the sun
Sun
is
rises,
rising,
everyone.
everybody salutes. So I felt this is it, man. If you're making money, if you're famous, people will be like, but if you're not, they don't care. And I didn't like that fact. I really didn't like the fact.
But do you think that is the truth?
That is the truth, to be honest. That's the truth.
Till-
Not all. I feel there is some percent of
But I think
people
till
who don't
today,
feel it.
till this second, I think that is the truth, right? If you're happening, if you are famous, if
Yeah.
you have followers,
Yeah.
if you are like on TV, I think they will be around you.
That's the most ugliest truth of life, I feel so. And because then I feel like I was the same human being, same person, Rohit Khandelwal, just 1 week back. Why was not I celebrated? Just because I now have this title, this identity of now become Mr. World, my picture is everywhere. Now you're saying you're the best, you're everything, but I'm the same human being, right?
Correct.
So I started having that lot of thoughts in my mind.
Now, the point is where I'm 100%. See, I'm an average looking guy. So people hit on me too. Now you are like, you're the, like, what do you say, like the doll of, like, for all the women. Like, now you
Yeah.
tell me, how was your dating life? Like, how was it?
Dating life. So I had 2 breakups. After that, I had
2 serious relationships.
serious relationships, man.
Let me put it in that way.
Yeah, 2 serious relationships.
Come on,
After
that's
that,
it.
yeah, that's it, man. Before that, I had a lot of dates. Of course, I've dated
Okay,
girls,
okay.
but never serious. I
Okay.
don't know, because I knew my journey is going to be so many ups and downs when I can't take serious relationship and work at the same time.
Okay.
I thought it was not my cup of tea.
Okay.
2 serious relationship that broke up, and the other breakup was massive.
Okay.
So after that, I don't know. I couldn't fall in love. I did try, but I couldn't fall in love
When
for
was your
longest
last
time.
relationship?
I think it was 2023, to be honest. It's been like 3 years I've been single.
Okay.
And yeah, I do meet people. I feel like something can work out, but it has to be organic. It has to be, I should just feel like myself and it work out. So, and to be very honest with you, I haven't, like, I'm single right now.
Okay.
But I'm open to it. I don't have anything that all my friends are married right now. I'm not married. I need to get married, have kids. Or yeah, so as of now, I'm single. I did speak to someone sometime back. I liked it. So I probably might speak to that person again. But at the same time, if it works out, great.
There are two things, Rohit, for everyone. It is validation and self-respect.
Okay.
So what do you think more? I mean, what is your thing? Like, do you prefer self-respect or validation?
I don't care about validations at this point of time in my life anymore. My validation is if I'm responsible enough to take care of my parents, I'm good with my relationship with my friends, I'm a good human being. That's all matters, Nikhil. I've had phases in my life which are ups and downs. After Mr. World, I had phase also. So I really don't now care about validation. I need validation from my family members. I spoke to them. Are you happy with me? Am I responsible enough? And my close friends, am I a good human being? And I'm taking care of myself. That's it. I feel, what is validation, Nikhil? Really, who cares about people would care for you tomorrow? Something happens with you. A lot of people don't turn up. And I don't even believe in legacy, validation. Everything goes away. Life is too short. So I really don't care about validation. I want to do good work. I want to believe in process, work hard. But now I don't want to believe in outcome, depend upon outcome.
Who is Rohit Khandelwal off camera or without the titles or without anything?
Yeah.
Who is Rohit Khandelwal?
I think Rohit Khandelwal is a very simple human being.
Okay.
Who likes being a child. I'm a very kid at heart. I like simple things, family, friends, curiosity, very curious. When I went to Taiwan recently, I was just going to random places, speaking to random people.
I think you're someone who will take time to start a conversation.
Yeah.
But if you are connected to someone,
Yeah.
I feel you will end up having good time with them.
Yes.
And am I in the right words?
Absolutely, Nikhil. Okay. Even when I saw your podcast, I wanted to do this because I think you're not somebody who talks surface level. You like deep conversation. You're a deep person.
Yeah.
And I feel that's when we can connect and have these conversations.
Correct.
So Rohit Khandelwal is a deep person. I really think maybe earlier I was seeking validation. I won't deny. I was earlier having surface level conversation. But now I'm very deep. I want simple things. That's who I am.
How do you think being grounded is important, Rohit? Like,
I think that's everything. Being grounded is everything. And I don't believe in icons, titles, star. I think star is the most
overrated word?
Overrated.
It's a very big word, maybe?
You can't say anybody's star and he's everything. Of course, everybody comes with their own luck, right?
Correct.
Even winning Mr. World for me is mostly luck, I would say. I worked hard, but luck. But if some people don't have their luck, would they become anything lesser than a star? I don't think so. Okay. So coming back to you asking about being grounded, I feel that's most important. And every person has to be grounded. That's the only way to go about it. You have to firstly be a good person and then do whatever you want to do.
I think now your family is fully supportive and they're full happy, no?
Let me think about it.
Come on, you're Mr. World and you're still thinking.
See, everybody has different perspective.
They wanted to
get
married now, something like that.
No, they're fine with me not getting married also. Yeah.
Okay.
It's changed suddenly. After 3 years, 3 years back, they wanted me to get married, but now they're fine. But are they happy or not? It's a very different perspective. About happiness is also a different perspective everybody has. I think mostly they're happy, of course, because they see me happy.
Okay.
I wake up on time, I go to work, I'm very disciplined. So they see that, so they're very happy with it, of course.
And now what exactly is Rohit up to? And I also have this question, did you ever try to get into Telugu films or have you ever been offered Telugu films?
Man, I want to now get into. That's one of the reasons I got to your podcast also. I feel let me expose myself to the Telugu media.
Everybody who's been on this couch, you can ask my team, ended up doing films.
Yes.
Ended up doing Telugu films. You can ask. Yeah, there's been an actress who, her name is Anshu. Hi Anshu.
Yeah.
So she did 2 films and she's away from the industry for 20 years. So 20 years later,
I don't want to be away from the industry for 20 years.
So she got married and she had kids. Okay. As in she came back to my podcast, she wanted the same,
exposure.
Exposure. So the moment my podcast turned, 6 months later, she did a full-length character in a super hit film.
Wow.
Trust me. So it happened. I hope I'll be a golden leg
in
to
advance,
you too.
thank you.
and you're giving me a party if something like that is happening.
100%.
How was the survival game for you now?
So, I met Surender Reddy.
Yes, of course.
When the movie of Akinini, this
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya's younger brother, Akhil's
Okay.
movie has come, which was called Agent.
Yes.
I met Surender Reddy. His contract was sent to sign up for Agent at the role of Dinamoria.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened at the last moment. That didn't happen. But I was almost going to do that. Everything happened for that. The meeting happened, price decided. So I'm up for it. Like, they only approached me. They called me that we are looking at a negative lead for Agent.
You have that face,
So,
Rohit.
negative.
Yeah.
You just so many positive things about me and you're saying you have the...
When I first saw you, I'm just being a friend.
No, I love honest.
No, it's not honesty. I've become your friend after 40 minutes and I'm just...
Yeah.
No, I was scared to talk to you. You have this face.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, first I think I saw you in Derby last year, not this year.
Oh, last year.
Last year. You've been to Derby, right?
I think so, yeah.
You've been to Teach for Change.
Correct, Teach for
Yeah.
Change. There.
I see all your stuff. I know you. Like, he's my...
Yeah.
Like, should I talk to him or just say hi? I'm like, no, why again?
Yeah.
Why? What if he says, who the hell are you?
Right.
I'm like, okay. Then in Derby, I think I just came... I was in a good mood. I was like, come on. I'm a very social person.
Yeah, you're social. I thought you were really like a social butterfly.
I am the butterfly.
Yeah,
So I'm like a social butterfly. I talk to a lot of people. I meet people. I have a lot of friends. I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. So I just came and said hi to you. And then I met your friend Rohit. I think, so he's like, then I made you... I think I made you speak to hundreds of people that day, you remember?
I remember. I was like, what has happened to this guy?
Yeah, randomly.
He just met me
so
now.
I'm someone, because, see, I'm always the bridge, Rohit. Like, you come from Bombay.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that you want to become an actor. You want work here in Telugu as well.
Yeah.
So I'm someone who, I feel in this entire industry of films, if you grow, we can grow together.
Of course. That's how it is.
Like, if I give a hand to you today, Rohit, tomorrow, maybe you will give a hand to me. It's not like I'm doing this, expecting this. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe because a lot of people helped me, like my friends. Like, if I do something, a lot of people help me. And I help them too. It is just, industry is something like give and take.
Of course, bro. I absolutely believe in it.
Do you remember the dialogue that you said in
Mr. World?
Mr. World. Do you remember Shah Rukh sir's dialogue?
Yes.
Can you say that to us?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की कि हर जर्रे ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की कहते हैं अगर किसी चीज़ को दिल से चाहो तो सारी कायनात तुम्हें उससे मिलाने में लग जाती है and then I converted this in English. That means if you really want something in your life, the entire world will conspire you to get that love in your life. That's the law of attraction. That attraction I have for you, Megan. Megan was the Miss World who we are supposed to impress. So I did that. It was a risk, to be honest. I thought it might not work out because I'm doing a dialogue, but it worked out.
I think in your heart you would have thanked Shah Rukh sir also.
Yeah.
Maybe the dialogue also helped.
Correct. I did. He's my idolize him, so of course.
And Rohit, you said you're a Marwari, right? Yeah. If you want to define Marwari in 2 lines, what are you guys are?
Of course, I'll say Marwadis can also make it, guys.
Oh,
also
damn!
Get into this glam field. Just change your mindset, of course. I love my field, but it's not like Marwadis. I like every sort of culture.
What is the famous food? Come on, Rohit.
Marwadi is definitely gulab jamun, jalebi. I like churma.
What is that famous main course cuisine that?
Puri, aloo ki sabzi. Okay. Every occasion we keep making it. And then so many desserts, man. Even now.
Okay.
Like, you know what recently happened? My father and my brother both are 15-20 kgs above their normal weight. I literally took all the sweets and I gave it to the security guards. Like 70%. And then I have to hear a lot from my dad because I get worried. I really get worried. So I love eating, but I've now I started balancing it a lot.
And what is the biggest festival for you in your
Sankranti, because as a kid I used to go to the terrace 10 days before and fly kites, and I used to make manja also at the terrace, and 2-3 friends used to join, and then patang, the kite comes, you're trying to get hold of it. I think the entire experience, sun setting down, people playing music. So yeah, right now at recent Sankranti, I went to my nani's place and had a great
Yeah,
time.
I saw your,
Yeah,
stories and stuff.
man. I enjoyed.
You had food?
I had
Are
food a
you on a
little
strict diet
bit.
now as well?
Not really, actually. I kind of balance. My one meal is like I
But
eat a little
Rohit,
bit
tell
here
us
and there.
honestly, do you guys eat?
What do I eat?
Do you guys actually eat, or
Of course.
you guys lie? Please tell.
No, of course, yeah, we eat.
No,
We
I
eat
don't
a
think
lot.
so. You guys eat. Please tell. Okay, you tell me what you eat,
So
and you
suppose,
have to be honest.
yeah, honestly,
Okay.
of course. Now I am mostly eating two meals, which is 100 grams of veg. Right now I'm vegetarian. I keep switching between sometimes non-veg and veg. So it is like 150 grams of 100 to 150 grams of paneer with quinoa that I eat little for carbs and vegetables, carrot, beans, broccoli, and the same meals for evening as well. I either switch from paneer to tofu or I add some beans because beans has a lot of protein as well. Sprouts. This is two meals. Again, quinoa or a little bit of rice. But I try to eat less carbs at night because carbs at night is better not to eat anything heavy. In between, I make sure that I have a protein shake. I have isopure because that is doesn't have too much of lactose
Oh
because
my
lactose
god.
are yeah. So that is one protein shake. And then water intake is 3 to 4 liters, and yeah, and then if I'm in Hyderabad now, I eat like half tilika laddu every single day. I eat just for the
Do you eat
liking
biryani?
it. Biryani, I don't. Now I'm used to it. I don't even feel like eating much because I know after eating I become heavy. It'll come on my face, it'll come on my body,
But
and I have
somewhere
back.
it is there in your, that you'll be conscious,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you've been in in an industry where it is so like every measurement is important. So I
Yeah,
think
man.
you are someone which is very good
Yeah, but Nikhil, look
consciously.
at this also. Now it's been 10 years of Mr. World. I could have put on weight. I could have looked
Correct.
good.
That's what
I
I'm
could have been
talking.
bald. I could have looked. But what saved me is this food only. This food that I've told,
100%,
and that's
100%.
why every time when there is biryani, I feel like, do I want to let go of this title and this
But one
prestige that I
time you
have?
can't eat
No,
biryani.
one time I have,
When was
of
the okay?
course.
When was the last time you had biryani, Rohit? Honestly tell me.
I honestly telling biryani. See, biryani I can have also, but I had what did I eat last time? Which was just so my cousins came to Bombay. We went to have chaat, and I had chaat, dahi papdi. I had pani puri. I ate that for a night
How
time.
long? When was this?
I think a month back.
మనం ఎప్పుడు బిర్యానీ తిన్నాం? Ask us in the room. You ask
Yeah.
me
No,
two
but if
days
I
ago.
was in your place, I would have also enjoyed food. No, because now people want to look at me like that. Tomorrow I'm going to an event, and day after I'm shooting for something. They expect me to look a certain way. There's a photo shoot happening. My face has to be sleek. My face has to look chiseled. So I know that this
But
is very
sometimes do you
important.
get bored of it?
I do get bored of it. I
You
do
want to
get bored
just
of it. I just want to eat pizza, everything out. But what to do?
it's work.
I wouldn't say compromise. I feel like life is not that easy. Yeah? There's some things that you got to. It's a
Let
discipline.
go to have something.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
as simple as that, right?
Correct, correct.
And I think for every person has another personality. Rohit, what are you in between four walls? Like, what kind of person are you? Like, do you read books, or do you believe in spirituality, or do you meditate, or do you watch films? What exactly did something change in your life?
Yeah, I keep changing. My phases keeps
Did
changing earlier.
something change, or did someone change? Something like that happen to you?
Yeah, spirituality changed a lot in me.
Okay.
Meditation is something changed me. It's been 1 year that I'm meditating every single day for 20 to 30 minutes. I made a group also with my friends and I write every day as soon as I meditate, it's done. And what meditation does is that too much things goes on in your mind all the time. So in meditation, you observe the breath and you let the thoughts come, let the thoughts go, and don't get attached to those thoughts. When you start attaching to those thoughts and you start thinking about it, it becomes difficult. So now when I'm meditating, I see the thoughts coming, but I don't get too much invested in it.
Correct.
So which just helped me a lot. Meditation has helped me a lot. I read a lot of spirituality. I'm reading something about Advaita Vedanta now, and I used to follow Swami Vivekananda earlier, Ramana Maharshi. I like reading it. This is who I am. It just started naturally coming to me. Also, it started coming to me because I have a lot of questions. Like you were asking me about, did people change in your life after winning Mr. World? So I was surprised that why did people change so much? So when I started seeing all these answers for these questions, like we were even discussing about midlife crisis. It happened to me earlier. So to get all the answers, I got into meditation. I got into the spiritual
Did it
books,
actually help you?
Bhagavad Gita. Of course, it helped me a lot. I think I'm the happiest at this point of time. I was never this happy earlier in my life. I know who I am at this point of time, and I really don't give a damn to what the other people think in my life. I don't give a damn to validation.
I think we've
don't
all
give a
been
damn.
there, done that, and we are now sorted. I mean, at the end of the Rohit, I feel we have to pay our bills. We have to maintain ourselves, and if we are bothered about what other person is thinking, who is going to do all this, and when are we going to work on ourselves?
Exactly.
Do you actually, sometimes did something bother you so much?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, is there something that you can talk about?
100%. See, there was a point of time I was almost signed a movie. I don't want to name it. We shot for a month. I got paid also, and that movie got shelved. And that point of time, I had a relationship breakup as well. And then I got a little bit. I was drinking alcohol as well, and I got really sad. I would probably say maybe depressed for some time, for 4-5 months. And I was not working hard. I was not taking care of my body. I had that phase. Maybe it's not out on my social media. So that phase happened. But this, Nikhil, when you're at the rock bottom, I probably was at the rock bottom because I was not taking events also. I was not taking shows because I started feeling like I've lost it all. It was, I think, in 2019, before COVID, a little bit. And so when you're at the rock bottom, the only way is you have to only come up. You can't stay there. And I stayed there for 5 months. I felt really bad. And there was self-worth, which is gone. I felt like I'm a loser. So then came spirituality, then started reading these books. And then I got to know that everybody goes through it. Then I started reading about people, biographies. So all the big people, a lot of people. So this awareness when it started, now it's just not with me. This is human nature. You'll hit a point where you go down, and then you have to get into self-realization that this is not the truth. The actual truth is you don't need everything to become worthy. You just need to be a good person. And then the whole definition of happiness, whole definition of success changed for me. And then I started working out, and I think then I've made a lot of money. I did a lot of brand shoots. I shot for a web show, and I started a business now. Tatwa, the restaurant.
What is that? Tatwa.
Yes, Tatwa, the restaurant. We started at Jubilee Hills in Begumpet, and that is doing really well. And I started with 2 partners, and now I'm planning to start another business out as well. So there has been phases, Nikhil, phases. But I would say all these phases teaches you something.
Exactly. That is the whole point, right?
That's the whole point.
Every phase teaches you something.
Exactly. But it just takes, for me, it took like 2-3 years. For some people, it takes quite a time. For some people, it doesn't. It takes forever, I think. Some people we even see in their 50s and 60s are going through something.
And how do you want to settle down, Rohit? Do you believe in settling down, or do you want to just hustle throughout your life?
No, not hustle, man. Hustle is a very overrated
How
word.
do you want to settle down?
I don't want to hustle for sure. I don't know how I want to settle down.
5 years down the line, okay, Nikhil, I want to do a business. I want monthly 10-15 lakhs money, and I want to travel the world.
So here's the thing, Nikhil. I don't care about what will happen after 5 years down the line. I started lately living my life today.
Okay.
Today, I have to go to this designer, get my outfit. I have to reply to these emails, meet Nikhil for my podcast, go 2 hours of extreme workout, drink this water, eat. That's it. Do my best. Tomorrow, what happens will happen tomorrow.
Okay.
And it will turn out good automatically. So I don't plan. Yes, I have a structure that I need to make money. Money for me is a tool now. I don't want to buy this branded stuff, Rado watches and all. I just know that money can give me freedom to travel where I want to travel, meet my people, call my friends over, throw a party.
Host someone. You want to go out, or maybe you want to go on a vacation.
Now, 5 years down the line, we don't even know anything. TikTok was banned. Tomorrow, Instagram can be banned. Bollywood is not doing that great lately with the movies that are releasing. OTT platform has come up. We never knew Netflix will come up a few years back. So you don't know what is going to be, right? Life. I might just maybe get into politics also later on. I might just do anything else. So I've left future to future. I just know I want to be a good human being, be there for my close ones, family members, make money as a tool, and take care of my health. And also, I want to tell you something. I was just writing in my notes, what is a billionaire lifestyle for me mindset?
Okay.
It's been sleeping like a baby, eating good food, exercising, great bond with the family members and close ones, and defining my worth, my success in a good human being that I am. And of course, making some money. That's it. Then I don't want to hustle to get anywhere, to prove the world, okay, look, I'm the best. I don't believe in that culture.
I think I feel, the more I am talking to you, the more I'm listening so much, and I'm so informative that I'm like, okay, so I'm just comparing my life with you. Okay, this is something that even I can do. This is something that, maybe
Yeah.
I think I should learn from him. Ki,
That's
I can quote something when you said, there is a structure for me, but tomorrow is tomorrow. I like that line, Rohit.
yeah, man.
Because if there's a structure, you sort it. You don't have to too much dig into things, and you're good. Okay, money is your tool. I like
Yeah.
that line too. When you said money is your tool, yeah, money is tool, but I also feel, Rohit, in this entire process of learning acting, especially, in the field from yours or field of mine, there are a lot of challenges that we all go through.
Yeah.
Like you said, there was no money, but at one point, as humans, we achieved what we needed. Correct?
Right.
For example, when you were in a struggling period, listen to this question, okay?
Yeah.
This is something which I just, after listening to all of this, we are in a place right now where we are good. But we have this feeling of human greed, where you want more in life, I want more in life. Something else. This money, no, little more money. Where do you think, as humans, we are going to end this?
Yeah. So, for this, I've thought a lot because I don't want to do this, go for a rat race of making money,
Okay.
greedy. So, my rule is very simple. I have a number in my mind.
Okay.
If I reach
See, this is what I'm asking. You have
Yeah.
an X number in your mind.
a good number,
Good number.
it's not too much also but I just know that if I can travel very comfortably, stay in a nice 5-star hotel, travel, I don't have to do anything. And if I get that number, I might just start doing up just podcast and nothing else, just like you're doing, and do nothing else more.
People will now think I have that number and I'm you doing
Yes,
porn.
yes, he has it.
Okay, so that is where you just wanna, you have that number.
Yeah, I have that number, but even now, at this point of time, also, I think I've made some money. I don't have to literally struggle for work, and that has got a lot of my anxieties out, to be very honest with you. 2019, also, when I was talking about my down phase, it had a lot to do with finances. And I think once a stage has come, and from 19, when I hit rock bottom, I started saving big time. I knew that money is the tool now. Nobody's going to come to save you, but money can save you.
Correct.
Money can give you comfort at least. And then somehow even the society, your family, your close ones, the ugly truth again, that once you start making money, do things, give yourself a comfortable life, help them as well, and you'll be regarded well. So that time for me started happening, but now as well I'm pretty happy with where I am. I really don't have to go all out. So to describe to what you just said about the greed, I really don't believe in the word greed anymore. I used to earlier maybe, but now I'm very happy with whatever God has given me. But yes, I want to strive hard. I want to do a movie. I want to start a couple of more businesses, whatever I can do, and enjoy the process. I don't want to worry about the outcome. Yeah.
And you're like, cool. You're in the flow, Rohit. If I'm not wrong, you're in a good flow.
Yeah, I'm in a good flow.
But what if tomorrow you'll find someone and you're going to marry them?
If I find somebody who's able to let me be the way I am right now with my mindset, and I have this thing that my nervous system right now when I'm talking to is really nice, and this is how it is most of the time. And if I'm feeling the same way with the girl who I probably would marry, then I would marry. If not, then I won't marry. I'm fine with it. My parents are fine with it. And I'm having a very good life. I don't think so marriage is a necessity. That is a society talking. That's like all my best
Rohit,
friends.
I am 100% on you.
Yeah.
With you on this. It is just this. I feel 10 years down the lane or 20 years down the lane, there is no
concept of marriage. Could be possible.
I am not even kidding.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Because I'm someone who believes in companionship, Rohit. I don't want to name it as marriage. So few people think, so you want to be with someone just because for your friends with benefit, you don't want to get married. No, my concept is, I don't want to name it as marriage because I'm too scared of how the generation is now or the society is now. It is too much. This is my opinion. This is too much stereotypical, or it is too much pressure that maybe 10 years down the lane, I am not happy with this person with whom I was 10 years back.
Yeah, correct. So true. I agree. I know what you're saying exactly.
You're understanding this is my theory.
Yeah.
So I am right now happy with someone, maybe for 5 years.
Yes.
People are going to bang me for saying this, but still,
It's okay. It's your opinion.
it's my
They
opinion.
might just agree to disagree.
Yeah. So 10 years, I'm happy with someone. Maybe it cannot be me. It can be the other person too.
Yeah.
She might not be happy with me.
Right.
Post maybe 1 year itself.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly.
So rather being in something like that of concept of marriage, I am someone who just want to be with myself.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you're being happy, you let the other person being happy,
Exactly.
and just confided by marriage. And at least these days, I hear a lot of divorces happening.
Correct.
I know a couple of my friends who are very close to me saying that they're not happy in their marriage. It's just they're married and they've changed as a person. So, of course, there are some marriages I see successfully working.
100%.
Because of the women, the guys changed a lot. My two close friends, their life has changed after marriage. But each to their own, right?
Correct.
So,
Everybody has,
yeah,
It's not
exactly.
like
Yeah.
you don't have to, but I also have a lot of successful couples. I also have a lot of people who got separated and they're happy too, like
Yeah.
parted their ways and they're happy. They're in good books. So I just feel, it is what it is, and it differs from one person to another person.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And
True.
I think we're almost towards the end of a podcast. And I just feel, as I said in the beginning, in every podcast, I have a takeaway from the guest who is sitting right in front of me.
Okay.
So I think the biggest takeaway for me తెలుగులో మాట్లాడి ఎంతసేపు అయిందో అసలు నేను థింక్ ఐ నో యూ గైజ్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బ్యాడ్జ్ మీ బట్ స్టిల్ సారీ గైజ్ ఐ యాడ్ సబ్ టైటిల్స్ యాజ్ ఐ సెడ్ ఇన్ ద బిగినింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద వీడియోస్. కానీ నాకు ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ టేక్ అవే ఫర్ మీ ఇన్ దిస్ podcast is, Rohit, when you said after you Mr. India, you saw a newspaper cutting of or an ad that you wanted to be Mr. World. Then you also thought, I might not be able to do this.
Right.
But when someone said you can then he's also going to prepare for Mr. World, I like the fact that back then you gave a push to yourself when nobody did.
Right.
Your parents were supportive, but
Yeah.
I don't know if our parents don't even know what exactly or how this works.
Right.
So maybe you or someone, or you gave that push to yourself, and you could have been calmed down with Mr. India,
Mr.
right?
India, yeah. Right.
Or you could have been, okay, let me do TVC or let me do serials and just keep quiet.
Right.
But you gave a push to yourself and you made it to Mr. World and you won the Mr. World title.
Right.
I feel that push nowadays a lot of people don't give to themselves.
Right.
They easily give up, Rohit.
Correct.
I see a lot of friends.
Yeah.
They see, for example, they post a video on Instagram. They want 1 million overnight. When I started my career 9 years ago, when I got 1 lakh views, I couldn't sleep the entire night. I
Yeah.
mean, I was all awake. Damn, Nikhil, you got 1 lakh views. You got 4,000 subscribers. I was like all bonkers. But now generation, they're very impatient and they don't. I feel like I see a lot of people, they want results immediately.
Right.
But you waited for a long period of time. You've put months and years of effort, and you are here and you are
Right.
what you are. And that really inspired me. And I think that would have inspired a lot of people too who are listening to this podcast.
I hope so. I hope so. We inspire. Otherwise, we'll have part 2 and inspire everybody.
Of course. And I honestly loved having this conversation. And I hope I did not make you feel bored or something.
Nothing at all, yeah. I loved having conversation with you as well. And I hope through this medium, we inspire a lot of people. And you've been an amazing guest. I like your journey as well. I've
journey.
seen your videos. Yeah, yes. I like you as a person. I think you're an extrovert person. That's what I see yourself as. And now that I've come to your podcast, I'll get a movie as well from Telugu.
Fingers crossed. I hope. I'm always the golden leg for a lot of. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. I was always been the golden leg to a lot of brands.
I like this. This is what the thought, like Nikhil was talking about. He's thinking about positivity all the time.
100%.
This is what is lacking in a lot of youth, I feel.
100%.
They don't think it this way. This is beautiful thought. Like things will work out, whoever's come here.
100%.
And I feel this is what was for me in 2015-16 and till now also. Every time I feel tomorrow this is happening, it's going to work out.
100%.
I feel that's the way to go.
Rohit, I'll tell you one point, okay? So, if you are not committing, if you are not believing, if you wouldn't have believed that you would become Mr. India,
Yeah.
you would have never.
Yeah.
Even though 100 people believed in you that you'll become Mr. India, if you did not believe in yourself, I'm sure you wouldn't have gone.
100%.
But you believed in yourself first and you gave an audition, even though you have so many rejections.
Yeah.
Like you quit your job, you quit your Dell job, you quit ground staff job, and you believed in yourself.
Right.
And there are people who told you not to go. Don't like stop wasting your time. So for me, I feel we should believe in ourselves first. If I believe in myself, then his or her opinion comes secondary.
Exactly.
And I think that mantra worked for me, like how your mantra worked for you.
Absolutely. And with the books, like I used to read The Secret a lot. I'm sure there are so many books. Yeah? That's amazing. This 21 days of wealth of The Secret, part 2 has come.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all these things really work, man. Really work.
And what do you think you want to tell our younger generation who are watching this podcast?
I really want to tell them to have good thoughts, believe in yourself, even if the world does not believe in you, and don't chase the rat race, don't have greediness towards things.
You should not be in the rat race.
And the most important part is don't compare your life with the other people. I think I used to do that as well earlier, but I think it's been a year, 2 years. Everybody has their own journey and you have your own timeline. So just follow your timeline. You might be blessed and grateful with certain things that you have, the other person don't have. So everybody is different, and believe in yourself, and always have plan B. Somebody who wants to get into modeling, pageants, please do that, but have a plan B where if this doesn't work out, something else can work out as well. But of course, positively work towards it and be a good human being. I think that, like Nikhil was talking about, how important is being grounded. I think being grounded is the benchmark. No matter today where you are, tomorrow wherever you would be grounded. That's what I would like to say. And this is a sign.
But I think we're almost ending up. I thought I'd look at least a little more nice without my glasses. So Rohit, I also wish you all the best for your new venture, Tatva Restaurant. It's in Jubilee Hills, guys. I'm going to visit, and you guys also, whoever is watching this, please go and visit his restaurant. And I am, as I told you, I hope after this podcast you will get a film. You'll get nice films, and I'm happy. So thank you so much, Rohit, for being on my pod. I hope you had fun.
Yes.
And it was a great message, or it was a great conversation for me to have with you. And hopefully I think I'm glad that I made a new friend as well. I think slowly we, like, the pod helped to open ourselves and, travel together. I'm so happy to have you on board, and I hope it's the same with you.
Thank you so much, man. I enjoyed speaking to you. I got to live back to my times when I was going through a lot.
I still remember you were like sugars and all. I'm having ice cream. I could I was just imagining myself.
Right? So thank you so much for getting me back to the journey again. And of course, I love speaking to you. I think somewhere we could connect in terms of those deep places that we come from being in this field. So I could feel that even coming from you as well. So I enjoyed the podcast. It was very fulfilling for me.
Thank you so much, Rohit.
Thank you.
Guys, me kuda thank you so much. And ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎందుకు అంటే నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది కొంచెం నేను టైం తీసుకొని పాడ్కాస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను, బికాజ్ లైఫ్లో కొన్ని అటు రకరకాల పనులు అవుతున్నాయి. బట్ ఐఎమ్ హియర్ డూయింగ్ పాడ్కాస్ట్ ఫర్ యూ గైజ్ విత్ న్యూ గెస్ట్, బికాజ్ సమ్వేర్ ఐ ఆల్సో ఫీల్ లయబుల్, బికాజ్ యూ వాంట్ మీ టు డూ పాడ్కాస్ట్ విత్ nice content. And here we are today with Rohit, and it came out beautifully, and I am చాలా thanks. And Telugulo ee podcast undadu, malli cheptunanu, I'm really sorry, because but still I'm happy that people all over India can watch this podcast, and I'm so happy to do this with Rohit Khandelwal. And ee video ganaka meeku nachinatlayite, give it a big thumbs up, comment section lo comment cheyandi, and also do not forget to subscribe to Nikhil Vijayendra Simha, and also you can follow Rohit Khandelwal on Instagram. I'll also give his bio links and his restaurant page as well in my bio, so please go and visit. And thank you so much, guys. Love you. కొంతమంది someone told me that you're married already. ఈ ఆఫీస్ లోనే నాకు ఇంత షూట్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఐశ్వర్యరాజు గారు పెళ్లి అయిపోయిందన్నా, నిజమా కాదా అని అడిగి.
పిల్లలు కూడా ఉన్నారా?
పెళ్లి అయింది రీసెంట్ గా అని చెప్పారు. ఎంతవరకు నిజం అది?
ఆ పెళ్లికి నన్ను కూడా పిలుచుండొచ్చు.
పెళ్లి
అంటే పెళ్లి నాకేగా.
Oh my God. Okay.
నాకు పెళ్లి అవుతాయి నిఖిల్, నేను పిలుస్తానే. డోంట్ వరీ, డోంట్ క్రై.
Why will I know? నేను లేకుండా నువ్వు పెళ్లి ఎలా చేసుకుంటావో నేను చూస్తా. ఏ ముహూర్తంలో కలిశానో